The anatomical features which adapt modern birds to flight did not appear at once, and seem to have evolved slowly over a series of transitional forms. By the mid-Cretaceous, a group of birds which are named the Ornithothoraces is known to have existed, which possessed a number of modifications which the first birds did not possess, but which modern birds do. This includes a fusion of wrist and finger bones in that wing known as the carpometacarpus, and fusion of ankle and foot bones forming a tarsometatarsus. A modification of the wing known as an alula, which helps steering and taking off and landing, an increased size of the breastbone for larger flight muscles, a muscle attachment known as the supracoracoideus, whose muscle attachment would have better allowed takeoff from a standstill, and in general wings which were better adapted for flight. So the first birds would have been rather weak flyers, and the ability for strong flight evolved in stages. From the ancestral Ornithothoraces came two groups of birds, the Enantiornithes and the Euornithes. The Enantiornithes were a surprise. This is a group of birds which were the most common, most widespread, and most diverse group of birds during the Mesozoic. They are known from all continents other than Antarctica. They ranged in size from that of sparrows to that of vultures. They retained a number of primitive traits in the majority. Most had teeth, although some were toothless, and the first birds to lack teeth. Most had fleshy tails. Most could fly, although some were flightless. As a few possessed feathers which were scale-like. So this was a diverse group of primitive birds. However, all of these became extinct by the end of the Cretaceous. So the extinction epoch which ended the age of dinosaurs also ended this group of primitive birds. So while they were the most diverse birds of the Mesozoic, they ended and became extinct at the end of the Mesozoic. When the Enantiornithines became extinct, the only surviving birds were those of the Euornithes. Although these were not the dominant group of birds during the Mesozoic era, these did include the ancestors of modern birds, and thus only this lineage of birds survives today.